Skadoosh ASMR Heavy. Hello there, hello there, hello there. Hello, hi, hello. It's me, your press bird with the ASMR. Good. Hopefully this video finds you well. Finds you well. Floodlight just for the ASMR, yeah. Anyway, let's chill. Cheers, chill. Let's take it back a sec. How are you today? Hopefully you are well. Very good. Anything other than that is the most important thing, because you're decent, yeah, and if not, let's try and make that a little bit better for you today with this little cheeky little video, yeah? A little picture-based quiz. Premise is this. I'll draw the clue. So we've got 2 minutes. I'll flip this over. 2 minutes. I flip this over, I flip this closer. I flip this over. It's a 2-minute timer. I've got 2 minutes to draw you the clue, and then you've got to guess it. And as soon as that time is out, I'll tell you the answer and I'll explain it in case it's a bit more difficult to understand. But other than that, that's the basic premise. I'll draw you a little clue. You've got to guess it. There's only 2 minutes per clue though. And we've got 20 clues. Let's see how well you can do, yeah? Let's see how well you can do. Before we begin though, hopefully you are well. I like to just reiterate because it's important. And other than that, if you have got any suggestions or whatever, we've got to do is drop it in the comment section, and I'll do my best to give it a go. That being said, we will get on with it, yeah. We'll get on with it, get on with it. Back to base, yeah. Anyway, this is the quiz, so sit back, relax. It's about to begin. So here it is, look, here's the paper, here's my pencil. I will draw you the clue, and then we'll flip this over. You'll have we'll flip this over first, and then you'll have 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes to guess it, alright? Unless it's super easy, and I might just cut to the chase and be like, yeah, let's get on with it, let's get on with it. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Okay. Timer starts now. Where can I put this actually? Fumbled it already. I'm just realised I'm going to move this and it's going to knock it. Oh, maybe we'll just go back to the we did this before. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just go back to the 30-second one. I thought the pink one was... I keep dropping them. Yeah, anyway, here's the 30-second one. The 30 seconds. I'll draw it, flip this, you got 30 seconds to guess it. Easier, because then I can keep it in frame. Just because this pencil's huge and I'm going to knock everything. Anyway, here's the first one. Chaos. Hopefully that's okay. There's the first one. There's the first clue. Can you see what that says? There it is. Think about the size of it. Go. Oh, the rubber don't work so great. The rubber doesn't work so great. Oh, I'm not just ruining the clue for you. Sorry. And that will do it. There. So, here it is. The answer is big wig. Because it's wig, and it's massive. Big wig. Hopefully you got big wig. Hopefully you got big wig. If you did, epic. Well done. Okay. We'll stop using that giant pen though now, if that's okay. Here's the next one. There we go. Here's the clue. There's the clue. And here's your time. Go. There's your time. Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. Just FYI, that says lunch, just in case my handwriting is too terrible. Too terrible, too terrible. And we are there. So, this one, if you put, the answer was out for or for lunch. Out for lunch is the answer, because lunch is inside and the for is outside. So out for and then lunch. I think this one's trying to catch you out by making you think it's something to do with lunchbox, for lunchbox or something. But yeah, I probably have not got that one. So if you got out for lunch, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Do we flip? Maybe we flip upside down and do the next one on this here to save the paper. Okay, here's the next one. Hopefully the spelling's okay. Hopefully well, not the spelling. Hopefully the handwriting's not too terrible. Anyway, there's your clue. There's your time. Go, 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 go. What are we saying? What are we saying? Change the pen again, because this is running out as well. So, what are we saying? Think about it, think about it, think about the word. Think about it and what's in there, what's in it. That's the clue, and there's your time has gone. So, the word here is language, language, language. But it's got a 4 in it, so it just jumps into being so you spell foreign. Sorry, foreign. My handwriting and just all of it is terrible. Terrible. Foreign. Anyway, the answer is foreign language. Foreign language. So yeah, if you got that one, if you put foreign, the 4 is in the language. Foreign language. Makes sense. It does. Okay, here's the next one. Are you ready? There it is. There's your clue. Okay, there's your clue. Ready? Go. And there, just like the sands of time, is your time. So this one I feel like is a bit easier, because it's just, what's the letter? Y. There's 3, there's 1, 2, 3. So 3, Y, and that turns into Y's. 3 Y's, 3 Y's, 3 Y's, men. 3 wise men, 3 wise men. 3 Y, there's a Y, there's 3 of them. 3 Y's. 3 wise men, 3 wise men, 3 wise men. Hopefully you got that correct. Congratulations if you did. Oh, side note, look, this is a transformer I tried to draw when I was younger. Shockingly bad. Okay, so we're going to try a different pen again, because these are all annoying me, so it is what it is. Anyway, this is the next one. there's your next one. There's your next one. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, it is what it is. You've got 30 seconds to decipher it. Go, go, go. That's your time, that's your time. So it's 2 words, but neck and pain is inside of neck. So the answer is pain in the neck. Pain in the neck, pain in the neck. So pain's inside of neck, so pain in the neck. If you've got pain in the neck, then you got it correct. Hopefully you've done quite well so far, out of 5. Hopefully you've done 5 out of 5. Hopefully you've done 5 out of 5. Next one. Okay, so for this next one, I can't really draw it, I'm not really that good. But I thought we could use a visual cue. We'll try and draw it, but we'll also give you a visual cue. That's the clue, but like I said, I'm not sure if that's very good from me, personally, but I've got another idea. So, your time starts now, but I'll give you another clue in a sec. You'll see, it'll make sense. The word is edge, obviously, unless you can't read my writing, in which case, fair enough. Okay, so time's nearly up, but like I say, here's the clue, here's the extra clue. So there's edge in this. That's supposed to be scissors, and this is what they're doing. You get it? Just hopefully that makes more sense. Okay, so let's explain. So the word is edge, the word is edge. And what did it do with the scissors? We cut it. We was cutting edge. We was cutting the edge, So cutting edge. Not cutting hedge, cutting edge. So hopefully you got that right, yeah. Well done if you did. Cutting edge. Okay, here's the next one. So there's your clue, and your time starts now. And so there it is. Your time's up. So the answer is tongues. So the answer is tongues. And what's it doing? Speaking is in tongues. Speaking in speaking in tongues. If you got speaking in tongues, because speaking is in tongues. So if you got speaking in tongues, you got it right. That means you got it right. You just have a lick. Okay, so here's the next one. Oh, I nearly messed it up. We'll do it. Ignore that bit on there. Ignore that bit there. Right. Your time starts now. I'll do a smaller one here just so you can know for sure what I'm doing. There you go. A smaller version. That's your time is up. So hopefully it's quite self-explanatory. It's the word is stick, and if you're looking at this end of it, it's looking at that as the end of the word, and that's why these are all taller. These are all taller in height than the others. So this one is short. So the answer is short end of the stick. Short end of the stick. Short end of the stick. Because the stick, that's the word stick. By comparison, these are all small. That end, the very end of it is small. So short end of the stick. If you got that, then you got it right. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah. Okay, here's the next one. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. There it is. There it is. That's all the info. Go. Go, 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 go. Time is nearly up. And there it goes. So here we go, here we go, here we go. So you've got man and board, man and board. So for this one you got to think about the man is over the top of board. The man is over, man over board, man overboard. Man over. So the answer is man overboard, because man is overboard. Man overboard. Have you got man overboard? Man overboard. Nice. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, so here's the next one. Here's the next one. Hopefully, out of these, as we're about to hit the halfway point, you're doing pretty good. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the next one. There's your clues. Go. I'm trying my best to also draw in a way which helps with the clue, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. So there's your time, there's your time. So this one's pretty simple really. There's an arrow and there's a town, the word town, and the arrow is pointing down, so it's just literally down, town, downtown, downtown. And if I put my cousin here, it could be Downton Abbey, but but it's not, it's downtown, it's just downtown, because the arrow's pointing down, and this is the word town, downtown. If you got that, then correctamundo. Well done. Awesome job. Okay, so here's the next one. Here's the next one. Okay, here we go. that makes sense. Here's your time start. Yeah, just in case, that's the word, that's a word, just in case you wasn't sure. That's a word. Just realised I've been doing everything in uppercase. So that's a word, is this word. Same word, same word, same word. So that's your time up, your time is up. Okay, so you've got numbers and the word it. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the 2 is up and it's been moved. So it's suggesting it's been taken and it's been moved next to it. So it takes. So that it takes 2. It takes 2. It takes 2, baby. You know what I'm saying? It takes 2. It takes. Oh, sorry. It takes 2. It takes 2. So it is taking the 2 from the rest of the numbers. If you got it takes 2, you got it correct. That's some jab. Okay, hopefully you got that right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cute. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. Okay, here we go. There we go. There's your clue. There's your clue. There's your clue. Just in case that's not as helpful as you think it is. Here's another version of what that looks like sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And this moves. So yeah, maybe that's helpful, maybe it's not. But that's your clue. Okay, so there's your time up, there's your time. So here it is, here it is, here it is. So we've got meal, and it's on a seesaw or a teeter-totter if you're an Americano, yeah? Teeter-totter. So the meal is, and it's level, so the meal is balanced. So the answer is, the answer is balanced, because it's balancing meal, balanced meal, because meal is balanced on the seesaw teeter-totter thing. I tried to do a scales, but I'm not a very good drawer. I'm not very good at any of this, to be honest, so hopefully this video is alright. So if you got balanced meal, great job. Thanks for that, yeah. Here's the next one, okay? Here's the next one. Good luck. There you go, there's your clues, there's your clue. Your time starts now. There's your time up, there's your time up. So let's get into this one, yeah, let's get into this one. So we've got bird and the letter B. We've got multiple of each, so it's literally just birds and the bees. Birds and the bees. Yeah. If you ever need to explain it to your kid, this is how you do it. Just draw them this little picture, birds and the bees. So yeah, you got 2 birds to make birds, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bees to make the bees. But well, I guess it's the birds and the bees. There you go, the birds and the bees. I just getting worse with this. Sorry, my apologies. But yeah, if you got the birds and the bees, then you got it correct. Good job. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. I think this one's super simple. Yeah. So here we go. starts now. I don't know if you really need the time, but we'll do it anyway. Because yeah, you best get this one, because we've got some harder ones coming. We've got some more difficult ones as we get to as we're about to move into. We're just past the. Is this the final quarter? Yeah, this is the final quarter. We're about to start. So that's time. So we've got cycle. What's that? 3 of them. What's that also mean? Tricycle. If you got 1, 2, 3, tricycle. If you got tricycle, good job. Oh, what the hell even is that? Oh, I think it just says, God damn. Okay, so here we go. Ignore that thing in the background. Just focus on the green. Here we go. There you go. There's the clue. There's the timer. Like I say, ignore the background. Just focus on this word and this. Good luck. Apologies for not keep telling you, but good luck. I don't think you need it, that's why, because you're a superstar. You're a superstar, baby. My guy, my girl, my person, my people. Okay, there's the end of our time. So the answer is put, and it's on 1 kilo, 1 kilogram, which you could also say is something that's heavy. So weight. So put on weight. So put on weight. Hopefully that makes sense. It's not the best one of these, to be fair, but put on weight. If you got put on weight, you would have got it correct. So good job. Okay, here's the next one. Okay, there's your clue, and here's the time. Go. And that's your time. So here we go. We've got 2 words here: blood and water. So blood and water. And there's a distinguishing factor here, and that is the word blood is thicker, just clearly thicker than water. So the answer is blood is thicker than water, because the blood is thick and the water is normal. Blood is thicker than water. So if you got blood is thicker than water, because blood is thicker than water, then you would have got that one right. Good job. Okay, here we go. Here's the next one. There's your clue. And your time starts now. hopefully you're doing really well at this, yeah. As we move, this is number 17, so if you've got them all right so far, you've got 17 right, so well done. And hope, well, unless you, well, you need to get this one, you've got 16 right if you got them all right, my bad. There's your time now, there's your time up. So if you get this one right, you'll have 17 if you've got them all right so far. So here it is. So this is the word, if you ignore that, it's the word stance. Stance. And the 4 is in it. So 4 in, for instance. Yeah, so it's just 4, so the 4 is instance. So for instance. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully you got it right. So well done. Good job. Here we go. Here's the next one. Here we go. There's your clue. Time starts now. So there's your time. Time is up. So the clue is an era. And there's an arrow pointing at the end of it. So the answer is end of an era. So the arrow's pointing at the end of it, an era. So at the end of an era. If you got that correct, well done. Good job. Very nice. Jump to this one. Okay, so these last final 2 are actually quite difficult. Okay, so you'll have to really try hard. Here we go. Is that long enough? Let's try it here. Just FYI, that's an F. Here you go, time starts now. Okay, so that's the end of your time. But I didn't get this one personally, so if you want a bit longer, I'd pause it and have a little think about it if you want a bit longer. If you want a bit longer about it, yeah, I'd take it a bit longer and pause it now. But if not, we'll get into the answer. So the answer is, it's there basically. So here we go. It looks like a Wi-Fi password basically, but it's not. There's actually a clue there. If you take all of the letters, it spells safety. And what's inside of it is in numbers. So safety in numbers. Oh, this is missing. Safety in numbers. Safety is the word inside it. That's what. I'm sorry, I butchered the F, but like I said, I told you it was there. Safety in numbers. Safety in numbers. That was quite a clever one, I thought. I didn't get it. So no harm, no foul if you didn't get it. It's quite a hard one. It's really clever when you see it, but I didn't get it personally, so if you did get it, well done. Awesome job. Yeah. Okay, so here's the final. This is the final one, okay? Here's the final one. Okay, so there's the clue. This one is also hard. I didn't get this one either, so good luck. Like I say, once again, if the time runs out and you need a bit more to work it out, then you can do that. You can always pause it. So, that's your time up for this final question. Good luck. Hopefully you got it. If not, like I say, you want a bit more time, pause it now. If not, you do want to just continue. Here we go. We'll get straight into it. So, the secret here is you gotta look at it this way, which spells the word grab. G-R-A-B. So grab, and the word is going up. So up. We need up, and how many of them is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So up. 4 grab, and there's 4 grabs. Up for grabs. So the answer is up for grabs. Like I say, I didn't get it personally, but that's the answer. So, like I say, the word is grabs. Grab 4 times, and they're all going spelled upwards. So you put it all together, and it goes to up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grabs. Up 4 grabs. Up for grabs. If you got up for grabs, awesome job. You got it correct. So what you'll have to do is let me know what you got out of 20. What did you get out of 20? And hopefully this was decent. That was our final one. So that was our final one. Hopefully you found that a bit interesting, maybe a bit fun. If not, just a bit relaxing. But it might have been a bit stressful. Some of them were a bit harder than others. Some of them were harder than others. Some of them were somewhat pleasant. I like the mix. I think it was a decent mix. And if you got them all, congratulations, awesome job. Like I say, they're quite clever, some of them. The answer's there, but you have to really think about it. Like I say, if you did need a bit more time, you should make sure hopefully you take it. You did take it, and hopefully you managed to work out with that extra time. Hopefully my drawings were okay, and hopefully my explanations were okay as well. If not, it is what it is. I can only do my best, and that was my best. And if it wasn't good enough, I apologise, but it is what it is. Other than that though, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully that was okay. The only thing left to say is have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. For real. I do really appreciate it, for real. I do. And yeah, these videos, I just like making them, so if you like it, that's good. And if not, not good. But if you got to this point anyway, just to support, because you like most of my other videos, then that's great. Thanks for that, I appreciate it. Other than that, like I say, have a great day, and have a great day. What else is there to say? That's right. Cheers, all the best. God bless. Cheers, all the best. God bless. Cheers, all the best. God bless. Thanks so much for watching, for real. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.